Assalamualaikum and salam UiTM di hatiku to our beloved lecturer of subject QMT342, which is Madam Liz Ahmad. Today we are students from class A4CS1435B and we are going to present about the queuing theory waiting line models at the 7-Eleven. First of all, let me introduce our group members. First, Aida Fazlina binti Abu Bakar with student ID 2019222642. Nur Akila binti Kamal Azman with student ID 2019270722. Nur Jasmina Balkis binti Muhammad Jaflos with student ID 2019265566 and me, Fajr Akila binti Harun with student ID 2019806374. Next, let me talk about the introduction. Our observation place is at 7-Eleven at Jalan Meru Bestari B2, Meru Bestari 30020, Ipoh, Perak. The operating hour of the 7-Eleven is from 7 AM to 12 AM. Next, the number of servers that have at the 7-Eleven is one server only. And then there is the picture of the customer and the waiting line that have at the 7-Eleven. And then the queuing system management that have been used at the 7-Eleven is just a single queuing only.
We will take a look at the characteristic. There are 4 components under characteristic, which is the arrival characteristic, waiting line characteristic, service facility characteristic, and basic queuing configuration. Firstly is the arrival characteristic. There are 3 components under arrival characteristic, which is size of calling population, pattern of arrival in the system, and the behavior of the arrival. For the size of calling population, the size is infinite as there is no limit to the number of customers that can come to the shop. For the pattern of arrival, it is observed that there are on average 4 customers that arrive at the shop within 10 minutes. Thirdly is the behavior of the arrival. It is observed that the behavior of the arrival is patient. This can be seen when the customer wait in the queue patiently. Next is the waiting line characteristic. There are 2 components under waiting line characteristic that we will take a look about, which is the length of the line and the queue discipline. The length of the line for the system is unlimited, while for the queue discipline that they use is first in, first out. Service facility characteristic. Under the service facility characteristic, there are 2 things we want to know, which is the configuration of the service system and the pattern of the service time. Under the configuration of the service system, we know that the service system has a single channel and a single phase, which means there are only one channel and one phase. As for the pattern of the service time, it is assumed that the service time follows the exponential distribution. Lastly is the basic queuing configuration. As we observe the system, we found out that the system are using a single channel and single phase system.
Next, I will explain about the calculation. The information that we get from the survey. Average arrival rates lambda equals to 24 customers per hour. Average service rate mu equals to 30 customers per hour. Then we use the information to calculate first average number of customers in waiting in queue and being by using formula L equals to lambda over mu minus lambda. The answer is 4 customers. Second, average number of customers in the queue. LQ equals to lambda the power of 2 over mu times with mu minus lambda. The answer is 396 customers. Third is average time a customer spend in queue and counter. by using the formula W equals to 1 over mu minus lambda. And the answer is 0.1667 hour. We can conclude that average time a customer spend in queue is 10 minutes. Fourth, average time a customer spend waiting in queue by using formula WQ equals to lambda over mu times with mu minus lambda. And the answer is 0.1333 hour. So we can conclude that average time a customer spend waiting in the queue is 8 minutes. Fifth, we calculate probability that the service facility is being used by using formula P equals to lambda over mu, and the answer is 0.8. The last one, we calculate the probability that there are 0 customer in system by using formula 1 minus with probability that the service facility is being used. So the answer is 0.2.
Next is the conclusion. The number of servers is adequate. Consequently, customers are happy and satisfied with their rapid service. We have learned that we can understand about queuing formulas to compute operating characteristics more clearly and thoroughly. We can manage to describe the performance of queuing system of waiting line. While doing this project, we know that if the average service rate, which is mu, more than the average arrival rate, lambda, so the service will be fast. If lambda more than mu, then the queue will get larger and larger indefinitely. Hence, the service will be slow. So that's all from us. Thank you.